Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Patrick Air Force Base Honor Guard, followed by the playing of the national anthem by the Community Band of Brevard.
Right shoulder, out. Ready, cut. Forward, up.
Please be seated. We are honored to have with us today astronauts, NASA officials, government officials, members of our own board of directors, and representatives from the nation of India. Before we begin the program, I would like to introduce or acknowledge a few guests in the audience before we actually get to our speakers. Please hold your applause until everyone has been acknowledged. Representative Thad Altman, who is a close friend of our foundation and a tremendous supporter of the space program in Florida. Brigadier General Susan Helms, the commander of the 45th Space Wing, and herself a former astronaut. Lieutenant General Horace McCartney, former head of the Kennedy Space Center and previously head of the space program to the United States Air Force. Steve Kohler, President of Space Florida, and Dan LeBlanc, President of Delaware North. We also have former astronauts with us, and the astronauts are the most important people in the space program, and I would like to acknowledge them. First, a member of our board of directors and an astronaut, John McBride. Astronaut Jim Halsell. Astronaut Al Warden. And astronaut Steve Lindsay. We also have with us two past chairmen of our board of directors, Bill Potter and Lee Sollard. We have other members of our board here. Former Center Director, Jim Kennedy. Former Launch Director, Bob C. And I must stop and tell you a story at this moment. When I woke up this morning, before the crack of dawn, waiting for this event, and we turned on weather.com, it forecast thunderstorms throughout this morning, and we were very concerned about the event. I called Bob at home before the crack of dawn. I said, Bob, for years, you were the one who made the final decision whether or not the rockets went up. Do we go to the memorial this morning or not? After some research, he got back to me and said it's absolutely safe to go. Other members of our board of directors, Adrian Lafitte, Susan Rao, Dr. M.J. Swallow, and Mike Williams. We also have two former directors, Eugene Bierning and Einar Brown.